where I love. Greetings, greetings. I want to ask y'all a question. Are you still falling victim to the traffic ticket shit? Are you still falling victim to probation, misdemeanor probation? And if you are, well, you tuned into the right video, because I got something real good for you. I got some food for you. If you happen to be one of those people who do not have the money, do not have the funds to pay for a traffic ticket or to pay on misdemeanor probation, this is strictly for misdemeanor probation or misdemeanor criminal offenses. There is a free method that you can use, which is not necessarily free, but a hack I found out about. Pretty much getting so many misdemeanors that, and just not having the money in so many different occasions that I was able to do this a few times, maybe 3-4 times. So for tickets, let's start with tickets first. First hack is you genuinely show up to the courthouse and you ask for a continuance. And then you wait however long that continuance is, and you show back up to the courthouse and you tell the prosecutor you just don't got it. You working on it. Like, that's, I don't know, you just don't have it. Just tell them, be real. Just tell them what's going on. And get another continuance. And then you're going to go back again. And they're going to tell you, oh man, this is like the last continuance you can get. Like, they're going to start they're going to try to use tactics, some type of fear tactic of some sort to try to get you to do something. Tell them again. I can't, I don't have it. There's nothing I can do. I can't do nothing. And what the prosecutor probably do is give you one more continuance. And what you're going to do is you're going to call in on the day of that last continuance. And you're going to talk to the clerk. You're going to call in to the county clerk office, and you're going to tell the clerk that you do not have the money and you tried, and the court has told you that they don't have any more continuance days for you. But she's going to tell you, all right, well, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to basically sell the debt. But she's not going to really say that. But she actually might say that, because they actually said this to me. Well, we're going to have to basically send the debt to someone else. They can't deal with it no more. See, what they try to do is they try to get you to default. They try to get you to run, acquiesce, catch you in contempt, something, so that they can get a contract with you, so that they could bind a contract with you. A lot of you believe that just because you sign a notice that the police officer hands you, that it's a contract. And if enforced properly in court, it can be a contract held against you. Very much so. But if you follow this procedure, I promise you, if you do it exactly the way I tell you, I mean, I can't promise you results if you do something outside of what I just told you. I can't promise you anything. For another thing, this is not legal advice. For anybody thinking this is legal advice, please, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not for legal advice. If you're seeking legal advice, please find legal counsel or someone of legal aid to help assist you through your legal process. But yeah, anyways, if you don't follow the steps that I'm telling you, I can't promise you the same results. So I'm telling you to do it the way I just told you to do it, and you can get through this. Same with probation. I don't care what they told you you have to pay. I don't care what they told you. I don't care what they told you. I don't care what they told you. There's a statutes of limitations on misdemeanor probation, first off. So what you're going to do is you're going to skate the hell out of your probation. You're going to give them the minimum balance or give them what you can, like $10, what you can afford, really. Don't ever give these people more than what you can afford. Give them what ain't going to hurt you. If it's $10, it's $10. If it's $20, it's $20. If it's $15, it's $15. Give them something, even if that's just showing your face, because your energy is something as well. Every single time you go in that office, you're going to sign the document, and that document turns into money, whether you want to realize that or not, behind the scenes. All right, so that suffices, whether you want to believe that or not. That lawyer's he's gonna do what he does on his end to make it look like tangible money. You understand? So, to the courts at least, he's your handler. So he's taking care of, or she's taking care of everything for you. The tactic is fear. They're using fear to try to juice and get as much as you committed to on that document. That's what their job is. They have taken, they're basically, they bonded you, basically, and they're pretty much the trustee of your estate. They pretty much are administering your estate. So, for a specific period of time. And they really can't act and do anything. They don't really have any power unless they get you back in front of the judge. They get you back in front of the judge, and you turn around and acquiesce, or you turn around and involve yourself into a cohesion contract, or compel yourself into a contract by expressing or implying your way in, then they got you. One of the reasons why you hear a lot of people talk about, I'm going to go on a run when they get on probation, because there's a statute of limitations. Don't let nobody ever tell you that there's not. There's a statute of limitations. If the probation is a year and you skate for a year, the probation's over with. That's the facts. That's the reality of how this court shit goes. It's all based on equity. And equity means time. You understand? So time is money. So, once again, you want to go into your, depending on your county, because some of these counties are real strict, yo. So do your research, man. Like, if you got a real, like, if where you at is real strict, I wouldn't recommend you do it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend, like for example, there was a county that I wouldn't even try to buck on like this. Well, it's not, and I'm not saying that it wouldn't have worked. It's just my handler wasn't the one. She was not the one. She was not the one, yo. I wouldn't mess around with her. I don't even remember her name, but she was not the one. But I remember back in the day, I was on probation, and I had a $4,000 fine. A misdemeanor $4,000 fine. It was for theft by taking, theft by receiving. It was some petty stupidness. And I believe it was like criminal trespassing and child endangerment or some stupidness. Anyways, it was like a $4,000 fine. And I remember my probation officer, I'm not even going to speak on her name because I don't know how videos go. But anyways, I'm not even going to speak on her name, but she was beautiful. And I don't know if she had a thing for me or what, but I promise you, I ain't paid not a damn thing. I showed up every single time. She always threatened and said that, hey, I'm going to have to take you back in front of the judge. I'm going to have to take you back in front of the court if you don't bring some money this month. It was like a tape recorder. I'm going to have to take you back in front of the judge if you don't bring some money this month. I'm going to have to take you back in front of the judge. I promise you, every month. And I had my same old, well, see, what happened was, well, see, it was just, I see things just kind of every time. And here it comes, my last little month. She go, so I need you to show back up here on the 29th. And I think I had like 4 days left of probation. I need you to show back up here on the 29th. We're going to go in front of the judge. We're going to go in front of the judge on the 29th. I got 4 days left. She said, please show back up here. I said, all right. I got you. I'll be here. I just want to, go home, see my kids. I'll be back. As soon as I left up out the building, y'all better know I was gone, man. I was on the other side of the damn county, man. I don't remember exactly where I was at for them last 4 days, but I was gone. And I suggest you to be gone too. If you getting close to the very end of your probation and it's about to end and you sitting here worrying about putting up money and all this extra foolery, just get gone, bro. A woman or whoever you is listening, just get gone. It's a statute of limitations for real. So that's what I did. I got the hell on, and sure enough, all that threatening was exactly just what that was. Just threats. Nothing happened. Nobody showed up at my mama's house, my apartment, nothing. Family, auntie house, nothing. There was no warrants out for my arrest. Nothing. Even with the ticket. Let's go back to the ticket. With the ticket on my children, there was no warrant put out for my arrest. The lady said, we're going to send this off to a third-party company. We have to sell the debt now because we can no longer hold the debt. It's costing us too much money to hold, so we're going to sell the debt because there was nothing we could do. You tried. You didn't, you showed up to court. Most people don't show up to court, and that's what we usually get them. We get them on not showing up to court. We hold you in contempt. Or failure to appear. Excuse me. They catch you on failure to appear. That's what they get you on. Failure to appear. I promise you. Look, half of you niggas that's in jail, people that don't went to jail, I want you to tell me what got you in that bitch. Oh, you say VOP. It'll be failure to appear with an issue, It'll be failure to appear with a give them the warrant, or give them the ability to issue the warrant. And then once they get you, they'll put the VOP on you to hold your ass. The violation of probation. With me. I hope y'all with me. But they can't get you on the VOP, on the failure to appear, if your ass, let me step back for a second. They can't get you on the failure to appear if you show up and you do the continuance every single time. You always check in. That means you did not acquiesce. That means you stayed in honor. You did not go in dishonor. You stayed in honor and contract law. It's all contracts. I don't care what other laws you done been told you need to learn, from statutory to I don't care, to constitutional law. I don't care. You don't need to know none of them laws other than contract law, because that law governs all these laws. You can learn these different laws, but I'm just telling you now that contract law gets you out of all of this foolery. So just understanding how contracts move and how they work will save you a great deal of trouble. I promise you this. Just never acquiesce on your contracts. Always stay in honor. They can't refuse anything. They can't refuse some type of payment if you're trying, if you're attempting. Now, I'm going to make another video. I'm going to go ahead and kill this because I think I said enough. You can rewind this video back, share this video with as many people as possible. If you got some questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment section, and I'll definitely get back to as many people as I can. But this is real, man. I ain't sitting here trying to tell y'all nothing that I ain't done, for real. This is real stuff, man. You just can't be afraid, man. You gotta man the fuck up, man. Woman up, and take a chance. Take a chance. Now your probation officer tell you. Now, like I say, it's different when you got like a week left. It's different when you got a week left and your probation officer say, you show up. Now remember, I said I showed up. I showed up on my last visit to probation. And the last visit, she's like, look, your probation gonna be over with, but we still gonna have to show up to or excuse me, the time is over with on your probation. But I'm gonna need for you to show back up here on the 29th so that we can go back in front of the judge. I knew it was all game. I'm like, nah, wait, you just trying to save your ass. You trying to save face. You trying to get me to go in there and basically re-sign a whole nother agreement. Like, fuck out of here. Get out of here. There's a statute of limitation on misdemeanor misdemeanor offenses. So if you don't know that, go look that up, man, for real. Whatever your probation time period is, that's the statutes of limitations on that particular case. So you need to keep that in mind. Now, in some counties, like I say, your statutes of limitation might be different. It might be different for certain, for certain cases in certain counties. For my county, Georgia, this worked for me. So this might work for you. I mean, once again, if you don't have any other options, why not give it a try anyways? Worst thing you can do, though, for real, is not show up. Like, dead ass. If you're not going to show up, you need to move to a whole nother state. Like, for real. Get out of your state and stay out of the radar. Stay off the grid. Period. You niggas ducking felony probation. Look, that's a whole nother video I'm not gonna go into. But I hope some of y'all like this video, man. Like, share, comment on this video. This is serious stuff, man. I've done this, man. Like, for real. And even I'll even tell you how to keep a police officer from ever searching your car as a U.S. citizen. Some of these niggas will do whatever they want to, but it's all about communication, man. It's all on how you handle yourself and how you talk to these niggas. You gotta assert what's being, assert certain things, but also show respect at the same time. Anyway, Red Rod Love signing out. Hope y'all appreciate this. Peace.